This crowd is ready as we get set for the World Series. Game 1 is next. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Coming up, Game 1 of the World Series on MLB The Show. It's the Houston Astros going up against the Atlanta Braves. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. There may be no better atmosphere in all of baseball than Game 1 of the Fall Classic, Singy. Lots of excitement to get this thing started.
Yeah, and the players feel that just as much as the fans. You're down there with goosebumps, and these guys are just trying to stay in the moment. But I'll tell you, for the home team especially, it's so hard not to be emotional and hyped up with all the energy in this building right now.
And on the other side, of course, you're looking to swing home field advantage your way with an all-important opening win on the road. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set. And on the hill today, Max Fried. And Singy, he's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball.
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
And stepping in is the speedy Jeremy Pena.
The shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
And the pitch. Base knock center field.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. And now runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Well, I'm saying that's a base hit all the way. You can't give him an error on that terrible hop. It looked like a pretty simple ground out until the very end and almost took some teeth out. Watch your grill right there. You don't see hops that bad on fields like this too often, but there must have been some crazy spin or something on the ball coming off the bat.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. Harris to third. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Jose Abreu up to hit.
He's gone.
Double steal. That one ripped. Way back there. That one hops against the fence. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third.
Everything came together for him. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Out towards right center field. Harris racing after it. Grabs it on the run. And there's one down. And now the runner will score from third on the wild throw.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. Some background on Max Fried. He grew up in Los Angeles. He pitched his high school ball at Harvard Westlake, and he was teammates there with Jack Flaherty and Lucas Giolito. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So next up for Houston, Chas McCormick. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Liner, base hit. Throw into third. Not in time. He's safe.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Jake Myers digs in now. This one high in the air to left center. Harris makes the grab. Runner tags for home. He'll score in the sac fly. It's 5-0.
Man, there's a sac fly to bring home another run in this inning. These guys are just piling it on. We're seeing some really quality at-bats out of this team right now.
Here's Corey Lee. Freed in high school wore number 32 because he loved Sandy Koufax. Right side, Acuna there. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. But 9 batters hit in the inning, 5 come around to score. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Astros 5 and the Braves coming up. Back here at the ballpark, getting the nod on the mound, Luis Garcia.
Well, last time out, picked up the win, didn't allow a run, pitched extremely well. He doesn't have to be perfect, but if he can give another performance like last time out, his team will be happy.
Bottom of the first. Leading off, Ronald Acuna Jr. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. The wind of the pitch. And there's a ball.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And a pitch. And a count 1-2. One and two now on Acuna. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Matt Olson up to the plate. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. It bangs off the wall. The throw into second, and he's got a double.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
So, man aboard. Here's Austin Riley. And fouled off. He's a good high school football player, Austin Riley, but you look at the build, you think quarterback, think maybe even linebacker. No, he's a punter. 1 out and a runner at second. And there's the strike.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, he locked him up with the cutter on the outside right there, and I got to think he was looking middle in because he just couldn't pull the trigger. And you know, with 2 strikes, fastball coming in, you've got to be ready to swing it. That time it cut to the outside part of the plate, and he just couldn't pull the trigger.
The 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. On the ground, Altuve in plenty of time to first. Third out. Braves strand one. It's 5-0. Back here in Atlanta. Now, Jeremy Pena.
The shortstop.
Game one of the World Series here tonight, and all he's hoping is that the success that he's had in the first couple of rounds continues.
The great thing, you're here in the World Series. Now just try to have fun. The performance has been outstanding, and why should it stop now?
How do they cool him off?
Well, they're going to be extremely careful with him. I doubt he's going to get much to hit today, but when he does, be careful because he can hit it a long way. Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and
the kick and the pitch. Runner goes in the air left field, and they get Bregman for the out, and there's one down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Man at first, and now the DH, Yordan Alvarez. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. On the ground right side. Throw on to Olsen. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Max Fried will give way, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. So a young arm coming on now out of the pen, Ian Anderson.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And here now is the Astros cleanup hitter, Jose Abreu. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Racing, makes the catch. And that is that. So the Astros lead one, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Back at Truist Park, we head to the bottom of the second. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris. One of the best in the game against right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, that's another story. And a base hit up the middle.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Well, it's pretty clear that he was frustrated, and even he admitted as much with his performance in their last series, but now a chance to hit the reset button.
That's one of the things he's going to have to get used to, being the superstar player in this lineup. They are going to pitch you very tough, and you make the adjustment, you can have success. I think he'll have it in this one.
And there's the strike. Singy, is this more common today, guys really only succeeding against pitchers throwing from a specific side?
I think it's because you just don't get a very long trial period anymore. I mean, with the analytics and the numbers, teams are looking for instant success with the lineups that they construct. So if you don't figure it out quickly against certain types of pitchers, you're just not going to get those opportunities.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
A pretty good break on the curveball right there. Maybe not as down in the zone as he would have liked, but deceptive enough to get that swing and miss. And if you don't catch that pitch out front on the barrel, it bears in on you pretty hard.
Marcell Ozuna in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Strike on the inside corner.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Got him. And the struggles continue in the postseason.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So They haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Lee makes the catch, and that is that. They get a leadoff single, but leave him stranded. We play 2 full. It's the Astros 5 and the Braves nothing. And welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Astros, Kyle Tucker. The pitch. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Harris pulls it in on the run.
The batter, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Singy, you think about all the success Altuve's had in the postseason, including the walk-off homer off of the Yankees and Aroldis Chapman in 2019. Only Manny Ramirez has more postseason home runs in Major League history.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it gripped.
Altuve runs. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Couple of singles back to back. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And next to hit for Houston, Jake Myers. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's 6-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
2 on with 1 out. Corey Lee up next for the Astros. He's 0 for 1. To short, could be 2. Feeds to second, out there. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Astros 6 and the Braves nothing. Welcome back. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Orlando Arcia.
The shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Garcia back to work. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. And that's outside. On the ground, right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Up next for Atlanta, the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
So, Boog, you're the fashion police. What do you got on Ronald Acuna and the way that he accessorizes the uni?
Oh, Siggy, I dig it. The Braves base colors red and blue, but he adds the yellow. It kind of represents the Venezuelan flag, the country that he hails from. And a pitch. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Matt Olson getting ready to hit. Ball 1, no strikes. Olson, a former Gold Glove winner, batting second in today's lineup. He's knocked in 9 over his last 10 games. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Acuna, the base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a ball lifted left field. McCormick trying to get there. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down.
The batter, the third baseman, Austin Riley.
Austin Riley next up for the Braves. His first at bat was a strikeout. Fouled off. He was late. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
Over to Abreu, and that is the third out of the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. On to the fourth now in game number 1. It's the Astros 6 and the Braves nothing. On to the fourth. Now it's the shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
Jeremy Pena.
And the right-hander back to work. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Pena trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. And they tag him out. Here's Alex Bregman. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Ripped on a line. Harris snags it on the run.
The batter, number 44, designated hitter.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. Chris, Alvarez has turned into one of the best young hitters, maybe one of the best hitters in all of baseball. He's got some of the most raw power in the entire game. Rips that one to right. In one, hops off the wall, should be extra bases. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Love how he just kept it simple there. Didn't come out of his mechanics. Nice tight swing, hard hit ball.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Jose Abreu up next for the Astros. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first. Here's a rocket out to left. Luplow makes the catch, and that'll do it. 1 left for Houston, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Back here at the ballpark, ready to go, bottom 4. Here's Sean Murphy. So far, the playoffs have not been kind to him, but tonight, a chance to start anew.
So much of this game is mental. He's just got to tell himself, I'm here. I worked hard all year. Go out, have fun. Trust your ability.
You know, Singy, there are some people that say they feel more pressure actually in the league championship series than the World Series because they know this is it.
I could totally see that because, you know, you get to the World Series. That's what your whole goal was the entire season. Then you're there. There can be some luck involved. So you just got to shake it off. Go out there. Know that this is a rare opportunity and just play your best.
Abreu takes it to the bag and a quick out number 1.
Up next for Atlanta, the center fielder, Michael.
And now the center fielder, Michael Harris. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swings and misses. 0-1.
These guys have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
One down, base is empty. And 1-2.
2 strikes.
Struck him out looking. Buckled him with the backdoor breaking ball for strike 3.
Man, just backdoored him with the breaking ball right there. And I'll tell you what, as a hitter, it looks like it's a mile away, so you give up on it, and then it just hooks around that outside corner. Tell you what, if a pitcher can make a pitch like that, you pretty much just have to tip your cap as you walk back to the dugout.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Next offering, pop foul off to the right, out of play. Off the mark there, and the count is 1-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Back here in Atlanta, new inning getting started. And here is Kyle Tucker.
Kyle Tucker.
The pitch. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So a runner aboard to start the inning. So a man aboard. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Jose Altuve. This one smacked out to left center. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Now the left fielder, Chas McCormick. Ground ball up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. He decides to hold on to it, and they get a run at home.
Picks himself up an RBI.
Shortened up the swing and went right back up the middle.
Jake Myers up next for the Astros. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. The run scores from third. It's 8-0.
Back-to-back singles. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Colin McHugh taking over on the mound. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Colin McHugh.
Here's the catcher, Corey Lee. Lined, and that's a base hit. McCormick around third. He scores, and they now lead by 9.
That's 3 singles in a row. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here's a speed threat, Jeremy Pena. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. In comes the runner from third. It's 10-0.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
Now it's Alex Bregman. And a foul ball.
Well, these Astros doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts. I don't know which of those is more impressive, but especially in today's game, that's something they can feel very good about.
Line drive. He's there. He's got it. One down.
The batter, number 44, designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
2 on with 1 out. Now it's the DH, Yordan Alvarez. Now a screamer into the outfield. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it.
Wastes no time there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Next to hit, Jose Abreu. Base hit and a run comes in. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline and he scores. It's 12-0.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So up next, Kyle Tucker. That's a base hit, and the postseason success continues for him. The throw's offline. He's saved. It's 13-0.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Dylan Lee comes on now.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. That one ripped. Luplow makes the catch for the out. And there are 2 down.
The left fielder, number 20, Chas McCormick.
So next up for Houston, Chas McCormick. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. But they score 7 times to blow this thing open. Home half of the 5th coming up. Astros lead it 13-0. Back at Truist Park, and now the DH, Marcell Ozuna.
The designated hitter, Marcell.
The pitch.
Ozuna.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
He goes down looking.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Now batting Jordan Luplow. He popped out to the catcher his first time up. Good eye right there. This to third, Bregman gets it to first, and a couple of quick outs.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Orlando Arcia. 0 for 1 so far. On the ground to short, Pena. Throws to first. Play made, that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Still looking up at a 13-0 score. Welcome back. All set for the top of the 6th. And stepping in for the Astros, Jake Myers.
Jake Myers.
And he deals. Left field. Luplow settles under it and puts the squeeze on that one. One up, one down.
Now batting, the catcher, Corey.
Yeah, the batter now, Corey Lee, 1 for 3. Lee, a 6'3" lefty, 28 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2016. Base hit center field.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
So the Houston lineup turns over. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Jeremy Pena. On a line out towards center. Racing makes the catch. 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Alex Bregman.
Man at first, and now it's Alex Bregman. Singy, this guy was a shortstop most of his life. He's transitioned very nicely to third base, and the power has come at the major league level. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Squeezes it. That is the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The Astros on top, 13-0. Back here at the ballpark, and now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
The pitch. And a foul ball.
Yeah, and one thing, even though we don't see a whole lot of bunting these days, I've always been impressed with how he's been able to make that play up the third base line and throw firm to first to get the out.
Abreu sizes this one up, and there's 1 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt.
Here is Matt Olson. He swings and fouls one off.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
That one finds the zone. That is strike 2.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Kicks and fires. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. And that ball is gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and they inch closer. It's 13-1. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in a spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Base is empty, 1 away. Austin Riley next up for the Braves. And first offering is fouled off.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
0-1 now. Foul ball there. Foul ball still 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Right through there. Got him. That's out number 2.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Bounce to third, and it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. To second, pulls him off the bag. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris, 1 for 2. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Righty to the plate.
Nope, outside.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The pitch. And now 2-2.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Left-hand hitter waits. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Lee makes the play, and that is that. Braves get one on the big fly. We're through 6 full. This is the World Series on the show. Now we see Raisel Iglesias out of the bullpen.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Now here's the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's one down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jose Abreu. When you played, did you play with guys that you thought were clutch, and sort of what were the attributes you said that's what he possesses that allows him to come through?
Well, we always used to joke, you know, guys want to eat steak, and there were some that just had a knack, could understand that, all right, this is a big, payout if I can come through with a knock here. But I think when you really look at the numbers, you really audit everything, guys kind of are who they are.
2 outs, base is empty. Kyle Tucker now at the plate. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Pulls it in on the warning track. So they go quietly there. 7th inning stretch time. Astros lead this one 13-1. And welcome back. Bottom of the 7th. Now in for the Braves. Ozzie Albies. Garcia back to work. Good eye right there.
Count 1-0.
And another ball.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
The next pitch misses, and now 3-1.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
In for a strike. Now 3-2. Righty delivers. On a line, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
He was all over that one. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
So, man aboard. Here's Marcell Ozuna.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
And here it comes. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the righty deals. Fights it off. He'll see another. Fly ball center field. Tucker makes the grab. 1 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Next to hit, Jordan Luplow. That one fouled off. And the right-hander deals. Fought off foul. Oh, and 2 now. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone. Man at first, Orlando Arcia will hit next.
Orlando Arcia.
Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Ground ball right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Up next for Atlanta.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. And that's in there for strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. And the pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Albies over at second. Arcia at first. 2 out of the inning. The 0-2. And down on strikes he goes. That's the 3rd out. Back here in Atlanta, now it's the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Jose Altuve.
Here comes a pitch. And that one lifted in the air center field. Harris hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Chas.
Here's the left fielder, Chas McCormick. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Man at first with 1 gone, and now Jake Myers. That one the other way. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Astros, the catcher, Corey.
At the plate is the Astros catcher, Corey Lee. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. The Astros turn to a new arm on the mound, Ryan Stanek.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. He's already homered here in this one. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Stanek, known as a guy with pretty lights out type stuff, racks up the strikeouts, but the command at times can elude him. Oh, 0-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Left-hand batter waits. Bounced up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Now batting, the third baseman, Austin Riley.
So man aboard. Now here is Austin Riley. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Yeah, and a manager in a situation like this type of pitcher has to stay alert and ready. He's got to make sure he's watching from pitch to pitch, hitter to hitter, to quickly get another reliever up in the bullpen if he needs to bring someone in.
Next offering is foul back. And that lack of command, that's usually one of the things that leads guys to be converted from starter to reliever.
Yeah, and it's such a short stint when you compare the two roles, starting and relieving. You hope that guy can find strike one right away when he comes in.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Got him swinging.
Well, tough night at the dish, punching out for the third time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now, not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. They'll have some adjustments to make.
Murphy, the next to hit, takes ball one. Olson leads off first with one away. There's a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
The batter.
Man at first, Michael Harris. Next up for the Braves. And that is cut on and missed. And that is strike one.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
This one in the air, center field. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Nick Anderson in.
Now pitching for the Braves, number 61, Nick Anderson.
And now here is Jeremy Pena. Anderson, in his 4th year, 32 years old, he joined the team as a free agent. The pitch. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
The batter, the third baseman,
Alex Bregman up next for the Astros. Runner takes off. Dives and he can't hang on. In there safely. And it's 14-1.
The bat, number 44, designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
So man aboard. Next is the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. Bregman runs. High fly ball lifted into the air right field. Luplow makes the play, and there's one down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Jose Abreu up next for the Astros. Bregman runs. That's hard hit on the line. And that should be extra bases. And that's going to roll to the wall.
The right fielder, number 30, Kyle.
So they're at the corners now. And now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. In comes the run from third to add on. And it's 15-1.
Up next for the Astros.
Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Joe Jimenez.
And he's coming in to pitch on 4 days rest right here. And that might not be a factor at all in terms of being rusty, but he should definitely be well rested.
And next to hit for Houston, Jose Altuve. Ground ball left side, could be two. Steps on the bag for one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. They put 2 on the board on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the 9th. Astros lead it 15-1. Welcome back. Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
The second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Stanek back to work. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And a pitch. And that one fouled off. Right-handed reliever. And downstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. And a pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. That one just misses.
It's a good take.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. The high heat, too much on that one.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And now it's the Braves DH, Marcell Ozuna. That one called a strike. It's 0-1. And a swing and a miss there. Next pitch is popped up. Abreu settles underneath it. Drops into the glove. And there's 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
So it's their last chance in this one. Jordan Luplow digs in now. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
0-1, no strike.
Late with the swing there.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
The next offering misses. 2-1. That's in there. And now it's filled up. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out. RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
So they turn things over to the righty, Hunter Brown. And he'll feature a hard slider to work off his fastball. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Luplow, the runner at first with 2 gone. The 0-2.
Nope, outside.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. And now a man into scoring position.
This is something that'll happen to him from time to time behind the dish. The defense is a part of his game he's trying to improve, but right there just couldn't squeeze it, and it cost him.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, I don't know what they did in the cage today or on the field for batting practice, but when you win by double digits, something is clicking. That batting coach feels pretty good about himself right now, but more so the players. They can't wait for the next one, come back out, score, and get another W.
So Singy, as the numbers show, a great performance on the mound in this one.
Absolutely, and that really set the tone from the beginning. A fantastic effort.
A 15-1 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long.